for me, everything he does is just my style. It just scratches an itch that you just won't scratch. Like, why won't you scratch my back in the Mel Joseph? Like we used to be friends.
What was I saying? Sorry, I've been distracted by transphobia.
Start anytime you want, mate.
Literally was about to, and you just...
Alright.
was yawning. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Definitely Serious. I'm Joe.
I'm Kieran.
And we're back again.
Surprise, surprise.
Yep, the grind don't stop.
That was disgusting.
It was cringe.
That's actually bad.
No, but there's just been a lot of stuff to review, hasn't there?
Yeah.
And we've just been forced.
If anything, we're back too many times. They're sick of us.
Yeah, that
They're
might
screaming,
be the issue,
leave
mate.
us alone, leave us alone.
I'm fed up of seeing the
I'm
notifications.
saying, no, I love you. You need to understand that. And you love me too, deep down. What?
I'm better for you.
Yeah, I'm good for you. You
You don't see it yet.
You need my help to see it. You'll get there eventually.
It's fine. I forgive you.
Stockholm.
So we're gonna do the Killers. What
No,
the fuck's it
the
called?
the
Is it just the Killer? Sorry,
Yeah,
it's a bit of
it's
confusion.
not plural. There is only one killer in this film. Psych. There's actually a few, but it doesn't
There's
matter.
a few, but no. It's because there's another film that's just come out called The Killers of the Flower Moon. If you've not
There's
heard.
actually no there. Sir.
No, there is.
No, it isn't. It's Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, that's what I've just said. Killers of the Flower Moon.
You said the Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh,
right?
did I?
Yes. I
Oh
was just
shit!
trying
No,
to...
actually, that's my bad.
Yeah, it is.
But there's that. If you haven't watched our episode on it, you should check it
You
out.
should check it out right now.
But yeah, Killers. Fuck! I've done it again.
Mate, stop.
It's a mix of the film, that mid-band.
All right, Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, get over yourself, mate. I can't name any other songs.
Somebody told me.
Who? The Killer
Yeah,
by your boy David Fincher.
my boy.
We'll get into that after. But first, we're
Ooh.
going to hit you with a little bit of news.
Ooh.
How many stories do you have, Kieran?
I have one.
Right.
No, I don't. I have two.
I've also got two. So you go first, and we'll take it. in
Well, I
turns.
think we should start off straight away by acknowledging
Go on, acknowledge it.
the strikes have ended. It's
Israel.
over. The war.
What were you about to say?
I was going to say the war is over.
Yeah, well,
So,
it's not.
Ironically, it's not over.
No.
And it should be over.
It should.
But I don't think we're going to have an impact on that.
No, so we
situation at
won't
all.
speak anymore.
No, I think
We'll
it's best we don't.
Yeah, we'll speak about the strikes that are relative to our podcast,
Yeah.
which is the
Acting strikes.
Yeah,
the
and writers.
Strikes?
the Sagittarius strikes.
The Sagittarius strikes.
That's so
The
Sagittarius.
Sagaloo strikes.
Yep, spaghetti strikes.
All right, Libra. I'm
a Cancer, actually.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh, we're talking about start. I thought
Yeah,
you
just
meant
to
what,
like people's life. Yeah.
I thought you meant what you've got.
Yeah, that's
as an
not what my
illness.
mum just says. I'm a Cancer to her life, so.
And unlike a tumour, you will never grow on her.
That was actually amazing from you, then,
Cheers,
mate.
pal.
That's rare.
Oh, all right.
Shoot him down. Shoot him down. I can't let him get too happy.
I can't do anything. They're over. What do we think about that?
I think, thank God.
Yes, obviously that's good.
They've got a lot of good results. I don't know the full details to comment on it.
No, we'll do an updated thing on it once
But
we actually do some
I've
research.
seen a few people talking about it, and it seems to be like relatively positive. I did glance at some of the results. I was happy.
Okay.
Is
the healthcare covered? Because that's one thing I was interested in, because I think that's ridiculous.
Yes, I believe it was.
Well, that's fire then.
Yeah, I'm happy. It's weird 'cause when we started the podcast, the strikes began.
Yeah.
And now, thankfully, they've listened to us. They must have just caught up on all the Definitely Serious and gone, we cannot do this to the actors.
They saw the amount of discoverings we were doing.
And thought, fucking hell, we need
These
to get...
need
They need some films.
They can't keep watching.
So it's
old
good
stuff.
that, the actors got they're actually being treated like people.
Yeah, the writers as well. They all right? 'Cause I know
I
that
believe
was...
so. I believe so.
I hope
It's
so.
good that people can now talk about their projects and stuff.
Yep.
Finally, I can talk about the 5 stages.
We were doing that anyway.
No, 'cause I didn't
you
give a
weren't
shit.
Under the, you weren't under
No,
the...
I wasn't. I did actually see a funny video.
Go on.
That's all right, mate. There's no need to mock me.
Sorry,
I
pal.
would never do that.
That's a lie.
Yeah, it is. I was acting. Can you not cough, please, when I'm speaking?
Sorry, mate.
It's okay. It was. The caption was students, and that the actor that's been in one student film when they hear about the strikes, and it's just an audio of someone, let's get back to work.
Have you done one
Let's
of them?
get back to work.
Have you done one of them?
What?
One of them, like, do it on your Instagram story, mate.
No, I haven't, but I should post that.
Get like a video of LeBron James in the gym. Have you ever seen, LeBron James has got loads of funny clips. Get one of him getting hyped, mate, going back into stuff.
That'll be me. I'm just getting, like, finally I can talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Know your place. Know your place.
Yeah. Fuck Megan Fox as well. I think we don't like her.
Why? Where the fuck is... Hang on, where's that come from?
I think they...
That was the most random...
No, sorry, actually, I'm going to backpedal. Yeah, actually, sorry, Megan.
Sorry, it's alright. I'm sure she'll forgive you.
Yeah. Is that it for the strike, mate?
That is for the strike.
Well, big up. So what's your second bit of news, mate?
My second bit of news is something I'm actually quite angry about.
Oh.
I'm irate. I am
You
seething...
don't want to see Kieran when he's angry.
Oh, tell that to the girlfriend.
Sorry, Anthony. Sorry, Mason.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a jest.
Sorry,
She's safe.
Ryan.
She's safe in the basement as we speak.
Yeah, who needs water anyway?
No, she does. She gets water every fucking week. Is that not enough? Call her a succulent.
You forgot to mention... Nice one, mate. You forgot to mention the water is boiling and you throw it on her.
Yeah, water's water though. Like,
At the end of the day...
don't be ungrateful. Like,
Get
don't
it
be
before it
ungrateful.
evaporates.
Inside Out's getting a sequel.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah.
I hate it. And so the whole premise is, it's definitely not because Pixar's washed at the moment and they've not made anything that good since the Jamie Foxx one. Soul.
Luca was good and Inside Out was... No, that was good, obviously,
Yeah.
the first one, where they're like elves and it's magic.
I've not seen that.
And it's fucking good, though.
Is it though?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. It's definitely not because they need another big hit, so they're just going to cash in on one of their old ones. Pixar's in the mud, we know this.
It's great as well because they've got research, they've got, like stuff to pull from to see how well this would work. And do you remember the raging success of the Buzz Lightyear movie?
Oh, yes, it was a game changer in the scene.
It was a game changer that I don't think cinema has ever been the same
I
since.
think the massive hit that had on the culture of the world it's unprecedented.
Yep.
Like, it's lived so long in the hearts of people. I think
Crazy.
about it at least once a week. It's my Roman Empire.
I think Lightyear surpasses that easily.
People will look at like cinema in like 100 years and they'll go through the stuff and they'll go like, they'll go Star Wars, they'll go The Matrix, they'll go Pulp Fiction, they'll go Lord of the Rings. They'll go any of Scorsese's stuff, like The Godfather. I know that's not Scorsese, I'm just, I also thought that. And then they'll go Buzz Lightyear.
I think that is the cream.
It's a new one. Like, everyone thought it was the MCU was like the golden age.
They were wrong, mate.
They were wrong. They were like seriously misguided. It was the Pixar theory. The culmination being Buzz Lightyear.
I heard the MCU was actually created to fund the technology needed to animate Lightyear.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Because
that's why
we
Disney
weren't ready
applied
back
Marvel.
then. They needed to wait now. Toy Story 3, they were just... No, even just the whole Toy Story, they were just testing it out. They were just testing out his model.
Toy Story was just animation tests for the Buzz Lightyear model.
It was just an excuse. It was a B-roll. It was bait footage. Do you know what I mean? That's all it was.
The facts, though.
So, yeah, Riley's going to get new emotions.
Oh, shit, yeah, we're on back. Yeah.
I guarantee they're just going to click on this trend of all animated films having panic attacks.
Yeah.
I know anxiety's in it.
Yeah, classic.
So that's going to happen. I can't wait for Riley to have a panic attack.
I don't like the designs as much.
Fucking shills, mate.
I've only seen anxiety.
Shills. It's just sadness. It's just going to be the same. Sorry for my language there, by the way.
Yeah, I've always thought we should try to do one where we don't swear.
Yeah.
If Spotify picks up on it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, we started now. Fuck it.
You nutter.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're just serious shills and it annoys me. But obviously I will watch this film.
Yeah, so will I.
So I'm a massive hypocrite.
Yeah, have you got any deep thoughts on the first one? Do you know what my thoughts on the first one are?
Bing bong, bing bong.
I think it's so good, it should legitimately be part of a curriculum. Like, children should be forced to watch this. Like, it's that good.
Yeah, I agree,
like
actually.
what it does.
Actually says.
Yeah, it's actually...
Like, if you're going through a kid... I was going to say if you're going through a kid going through divorce. If you're going through divorce as a kid, this is such a good film to watch.
Yeah, just in general with how emotions function and, like, you can have more than one at once type stuff. Like, it's genuinely fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, it should be shown.
Wait, they don't even get divorced in the film, do they?
No, but they're going to, but then they don't.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if anything, it's a lie.
If anything, you probably shouldn't show them because then they'll think, oh, maybe this will happen to my mum and dad.
Yeah, they'll get false hopes.
They're not going to.
Kids
It's
over.
over. It's over.
You get 2 Christmases.
Yeah, exactly. More presents.
Can't complain. So is that it?
Yeah, that is it, mate. I just wanted to say I'm not happy this is happening.
No, me neither.
And the
But
Riley
we'll
panic
watch it.
attack scene, I'm going to throw something at this, and we're going to get kicked out of the cinema.
Yeah, we're going to get banned from our local.
Yeah.
I've got two, but one's just a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Perry was going to ask Zac Efron to play him in a movie
I
about his life.
I saw this, yeah. That's sad.
I don't know who this quote's from, but he was just looking forward to sharing more about his story and his recovery from addiction. I think that would have been great.
It would have been really good.
Do you know what? Unironically, I love Zac Efron.
Yeah, good for him. Like he pops up every now and again, and I love that.
We need to
for
watch
him.
a film he's in. I love it. Just seriously, I'll say him. Unironically, it's going to sound like a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked him in I really liked Dirty Grandpa.
Cool. Anyway,
I get it. It's not a good film, but it is just cool seeing Zac Efron and Robert De Niro do things.
the two goats of cinema together at last.
You know what I mean? Though it is cool.
Like, I think he should have been Ernest in Killers of the Flower Moon. Like, get rid of Leo.
I'm so annoyed Zach's not. I want him to be actually. I want him to actually be able to do that though.
Do you think he has the sauce?
No, that's why I say I think I'd like him to be able to do it and not him actually do it.
You like the idea of it, mate?
Yeah, I just want him to do it.
You're in love with the idea of Zach, not Zach himself.
Unironically, bro was such a big part of my childhood with High School Musical.
Yeah, literally. Troy Baker, like, not Troy Baker. That's a voice actor.
Oh my god.
It's Troy Bolton. Thank you. Bolton.
After the famous Bolton Wanderers.
Yeah.
Come on, Thogden.
T is for the killer, which we should get onto now. That's a little High School
Musical
meme
I was going to just give one more little.
Go for it, mate.
Sorry, mate. It's just one more news.
Chat my ear off.
I will do.
Didn't realise you're the wife.
Get his Stella out.
Sexism.
Getting me Stella Artois.
We are on the killer.
Directed by... written as well? By?
No.
Okay. Directed by David Fincher.
I could tell.
Can you tell when he
I could tell.
Okay. So, for a little background, give us your...
I will give you
David
a little bit
Fincher
of background. So, David Fincher is my favourite director of all time.
Yeah, we've hinted towards this.
We've hinted. We've teased. We've let the audience kind of get a sneak peek into...
Scorsese's his second. Who's his first?
Who's his first? We built up high. We're
clever like that.
Better than this film did.
What hype?
Yeah, exactly. What marketing? He gets shafted all the time. I hate it.
I can't be asked.
Like he deserves so much more than he's got. It's fine. Anyway, David Fincher is my favourite director. I love him more than anything.
Yeah.
Well, not more than anything. There's quite a few things I love more than him.
I'd say life itself.
Yeah, I'd go my mother. Do you know what I mean? I'd go my dog.
You know what?
What dog? Or my girlfriend. Or even you, mate.
Oh.
Even you.
That's
barely.
how I was last.
What?
That's how I was last.
Yeah, well, let me get on to Jermaine. Love him more.
Who doesn't though?
I don't know. He could be dead.
Yeah, we've not seen him for years, mate.
Literally like the majority of my life. Where is he? Dad? What? Yes, Gone Girl is one of my favourite films of all time.
Yeah.
That's where I really just fell in love with Fincher.
We should do an episode on that.
We absolutely will do an episode on that.
I've only watched it once and it was a banger.
I was there.
Yeah, you forced me at gunpoint.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, it was good though.
So it was good. It's an amazing film.
Yeah, me.
I love all of his films.
Zodiac's
amazing.
Run off a few others for me.
There's the Zodiac, which are my two favourites. Fight Club, which is obviously everyone's
yeah. You know, the one about the soap.
He is just the soap guy.
Yep.
That bloke who did the soap film. That's kind of how I talk about him, to the general audience.
They know it as the soap film.
To these fools, these uncultured swines.
Yes.
Keep listening there. Yeah, so he's done that, and then he did one of my other favourites is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oh, featuring Daniel Craig.
Yes, Daniel Craig, one of his best performances, I think. 7.
Can he actually act?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a good actor.
I've never seen him in.
He's good.
I saw him get his balls whipped in that chair scene in James
Casino
Bond.
Royale.
Yeah,
the best James Bond as well.
It's the only one I've seen, but I don't remember any of it.
It's good.
Nice.
What else has he done? Panic Room, which has Jodie Foster in and Jared Leto. It's one of his first ones.
Who in it?
Jodie Foster.
Who's Jodie Foster? Sorry,
she's in Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
Clarice.
Oh, 2002. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, he's done that, and then he did Alien 3, but it was not Alien 3.
What do you mean?
It was not his film. He was forced to do that. It wasn't his film. It's not a Fincher film.
Okay.
It's nothing to do with him. The quality of that film does not reflect on David Fincher.
Is this you coping, or is it actually
No, this is a serious story,
okay,
mate. They hired him because he was a advert director at that time and music video, and the studio wanted, because it had already been through a few directors and scripts, they needed someone who they could push about. They hired him. David Fincher, if you don't know him, he's a very, very opinionated person.
Right.
And he says a lot of things.
Right. I can relate.
Yeah, exactly. Like, put it this way: if he was in the thing where the Martin Scorsese Marvel thing happened, he wouldn't have been as polite.
Nice.
He would have been like, "No, they're shit, and they're not films. You need to grow up, you babies." That's the sort of thing. That's generally the sort of like way he talks.
Right. Okay.
He's very blunt. He's very blunt.
This man a lot more.
Yeah, he's such a mate. He's him. I love him.
Yeah, no, actually.
Timothy Chalamet. What?
What about him?
I was talking about David Fincher.
Why?
But I just thought of Timothy.
Why? Oh, Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Thanks,
Sorry.
mate. Thank you.
I thought you just said.
Clearly
Timothy
didn't think
Chalamet.
so, did you, sir?
No, genuinely, Timothy Chalamet is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, so there's that. So anyway, yes, I've rambled on for too long, but yeah, he just didn't bow down to them. And there's a lot of stuff. Anyway, he wasn't even allowed to edit the film. That's crazy.
We'll do an episode on that, and we'll talk.
We will.
You know how we did with Saw, where we talk a lot about behind the scenes.
Yeah,
that's a banger. Cheers, Kieran. Good idea.
Thanks, mate.
Wow. If you've got any ideas, put them in the comments. We genuinely will listen to recommendations.
Yeah, we'll listen to anything, mate.
Right, genuinely we will.
To say anything you want.
We'll watch
it. This film. I was excited for it. The only criticism I have with David is that he tends to just do killer films, like serial killer films.
Really? Zodiac, Gone Girl.
They're all kind of the same film. And it used to annoy me because I was like, why doesn't he branch out and do other things? He did Mindhunter, by the way, the Netflix series.
Okay, yeah.
And I was just, he is so talented. And I was like, why don't you just like go out? He did Mank.
Yeah,
it was not received well.
Yep.
I liked it. It was okay.
And it's not about Mancunians.
It's not about. It's about Citizen Kane. Actually, to be fair,
I might still watch it.
I like it.
But you would though, wouldn't you?
What? Yeah, I would actually. I am biased to him. So now he's gone back to the roots, gone back to his, where he started.
Yeah, he's done the Pixar default formula.
You've got Michael Fassbender, one of the best actors going.
Genuinely fucking.
I thought
insane, mate.
This will be amazing. So what did I think of this film, Joseph, if you ask me?
I've not asked, but tell me anyway.
Okay. I've realised I've been ranting for like 5 minutes. Sorry, guys.
It's all right. I'll speak at some point.
At some point. I'm just doing a monologue. You got me talking about Fincher. Like, what more do you want?
I did quite literally.
He's literally the best going. I love this guy. I just want to say, I want to keep saying this. Because I've been waiting for a Fincher podcast, so I'm just saying it. Anyway.
We could do a lot more, mate.
I liked this film, but I was let down in what it could have been. It could have been a lot better.
Agreed.
Visually, cinematography, all that, all the technical stuff.
Banger.
Filmmaking is actually like amazing. Like one of the best I've seen. The best I've seen this year. Story, average. Seen it before.
Sorry, that best you've seen this year comment. I'm trying to think.
I was saving that for the pod. It is still my favourite film of the year. Again, I'm biased. It would have been Dune, but that's never going to happen. So.
See, Asteroid City were great, but it wasn't for that side of things, was it?
Not even close, mate. It's not top 5, if I'm honest with you.
Really? I just loved it, man.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, no, I can't really disagree with your statement, brother. I'm be real with you.
No, it's. I loved it. What did you think, mate?
Same as you.
Yeah?
Fell a little bit short. My thing with it was, it didn't feel like it committed to being one thing enough to be great. You know what I mean?
What do you mean, actually, to be fair?
Like, it started off as this really, again, bad vocabulary, but like this artsy, legitimately well-made movie.
Stylised.
Yeah, stylised, that sort of stuff. And it starts with that scene in that one room. It's genuinely like a 15-minute long scene in it of him going to shoot this one person.
Yeah, and all in a monologue.
Yeah,
all the dialogue's in there.
Yeah,
really.
Which is it. We'll get onto that. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is going to be quite interesting. And then he takes the shot. Bang. That's cool. And then it does just devolve into...
It becomes a revenge film.
Yeah, just like John Wick type vibes, but not... This is my point. It's not... It doesn't do that enough to be even a great revenge film.
No, because you're not invested in the revenge.
At all.
I do not care about the girlfriend in the Dominican Republic who we see once. We have no idea.
They don't even explicitly say what actually happens.
No.
I mean, she's got a massive cut in her head, so that's not good. But I read up on it afterwards. Apparently, she got raped.
I could tell. I got that. And I got that.
Yeah, this might be a bit of a we don't have to spoon feed people.
The next they mentioned what he did to her, and I just thought, oh, okay.
Yeah, fair enough. I might have just been caught up in the amazing camera work.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, I have to say, I think, as a Fincher connoisseur...
Yes, the designated expert for this
episode. I'm the expert. Out of the two of us...
You're the guy on Paul Stars to bring in.
They've brought me in.
When Rick says, I've got an expert on this sort of stuff, we'll bring him in, come back in an hour,
we'll
get you evaluated.
The Vice YouTube videos, expert reacts. Fincher fan reacts to... I think the first 15 minutes of the film, that whole... However long it was, the opening sequence...
Yeah, it was long, though.
Is actually my favourite thing I've ever seen him do. As a director, I think that's my favourite segment or sequence in a film he's ever done.
In that sequence, does it have him going to Mackey's? Is it that same sequence?
That one, yeah, all leading up to the kill.
It's everything before the gunshot in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd even include the gunshot till he gets on the plane. Do you know the whole escaping bit?
Yes, yeah.
That's good. That was a really cool chase.
Yeah,
with the police cars.
Yeah, I'd like that in.
Yeah.
Everything about that, the way it introduced the kind of vibe of the story, how stylized it was so him. It's him. I can't stop saying it.
You're literally that. I'm trying to think of new him jokes, but I can't. I'll get that.
You got to let it come to you.
His pronouns are him.
Yeah, how stylized it was. How it introduced who this character was as a person.
Yeah,
how meticulous he was.
Yes, that
when he was doing the stretches, the meditation.
Yeah,
I was so invested in this killer waiting for his kill.
Yeah, like that level of dedication
that
they managed to give us in those what in reality is, in the grand scheme of a film, not that long to establish a character. Done it amazingly.
Like the whole if that whole segment, if it was a short film, would be enough for me. I'd be like, this is an amazing
genuinely
film.
that would actually be one of the
best things I'd seen this year. Still,
yeah, it just leaves with him escaping.
Yeah.
Nah, that would have actually been fire. Nah.
That would I was
good.
so invested in this guy's story. I like how there wasn't much dialogue. Sorry, except I'm speaking too fast. This is what happens when I actually care about things.
That's crazy. It's crazy what passion can do.
I wasn't doing this for Nightmare on Elm Street, was I?
No, he certainly fucking wasn't.
Like, I was so invested in this person killing this other guy.
Yep.
Like, the way they just constantly showed him looking out the window, and the window was always kind of in the background of the shot, so you were always reminded of the situation.
Yep.
The kind of barrenness of this thing he is, how weird his posture was and stuff. Like he was moving like a weird kind of robot.
Yep.
And then when he kills, and that sequence you were talking about, when he panics and he misses and he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, the actual anxiety I felt during that scene was mental.
No, genuinely.
When he was running down the stairs.
Yeah, I've never experienced that level of relation to a character before.
Yeah.
I was stressed.
Man, I was just like, get out. I was like, but he's a horrible person. I think the way they used the breath in that scene, when he was just like,
yeah.
Man, I was dying, man. I was like, fucking run.
Yeah.
Loved it. Like, actually, that part of the film has nothing to do with my criticism. The only thing is, I feel like it set it up so high, so then when it goes to this normal revenge film, you're like, oh, is this it?
Even then, it is still good. It
is good. Like, it's not bad.
It just doesn't live up to what it should be.
If they followed the first 15 minutes, if they followed the story through that,
it
would have been amazing. I had a conversation.
Go on.
With Charlie, actually, about this.
Oh, the intro.
Yeah, the intro. Who gave us the intro that they would have listened to earlier. So, yes, they like films as well.
Nice one, Charlie. Big up.
They loved it. I think
Good.
they gave it a 4.5.
Oh.
And I was talking about the thing, and they were like, "Oh, they said the plot is fine. It's just a character piece. The plot is basically his character, and it doesn't need to be super complicated."
Mm.
And I said, I kind of agree. She referenced the internal incel speeches he kept giving himself, which is
I noticed that got worse as the film went on.
And
like,
true.
bro actually said the word normie.
Yeah, he actually did. We turned to each other at that point. I had to double take. I was like, no way, we just heard that in this film.
Yeah. Normie's actually crazy.
Because he is supposed to be this cold, meticulous, ordered person. And I like how, as the film got on, he just went down the rails. Completely.
Yeah.
Like, when you think of how the start of the film, when he's just, how he waits in this weird abandoned room for days.
Yeah, days.
Watching a window.
His bed's raised as well, so he's like in line with the window even when he's asleep. Yeah. He gets up every however long.
I think it's every hour or something.
Yeah, to check stuff.
To check.
Yeah.
If lights are on. No, he goes back to sleep for another hour.
Yeah.
And then the contrast from him to the end of the film with Tilda Swinton, where she points it out. Like I think her whole scene emphasizes the whole film, which is like, and now you just running into a restaurant to sit with me at dinner.
Yeah.
The kind of difference between waiting, stalking, and just walking up to them and sitting next to them like, I'm going to kill you. Like he does just fall apart.
Yeah.
He goes from waiting to days to someone who just goes to dinner with his victim. That's what Charlie said, and I think that was a good way to put it.
Yep.
But then I said, and this is kind of what I'm trying to get across. For some reason, when I actually write things out, I put it better in words than when I do it. Because of that, I'm on a podcast. So
Bro should just write a blog.
Yeah, I'm starting a blog. I agree, but the manner in which he, like, I think the manner in which he decided to show it wasn't as interesting as it could have been. The crux of it shouldn't have been on him getting revenge for some random person we don't really know or care about. It could have followed him directly, desperately trying to correct him missing the kill and unravel from not being able to control it. Like, the themes were great, but portraying it through a revenge kind of lens was just, like, dull. And it's just overdone.
I think that I agree with that so heavily.
Thank you, mate.
But is that it from Charlie?
No, that was me, mate, who said that.
Oh, but is that...
But yeah, that is it, yeah.
Right, if you like Charlie, by the way, and you know either of us personally, or you just follow us on socials, you can message us your thoughts on shit.
Yes, do it.
Like, genuinely...
I'll read them out.
Yeah,
I'll tell you you're wrong.
You know what? I'll have a go at reading.
I'll shame you.
With my level 2
level You can't
reading.
read, mate. Let's not lie to them.
No, it's called being blind, Kieran.
Oh, get over it, mate.
Oh my God, we haven't mentioned that.
Yeah, wear your glasses, mate. Why don't you put them on once in a while?
I actually don't have any. I lied when I went.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah.
I said, no, I'm fine, mate.
I swear you have worn glasses around me.
No, I have worn them before.
Yeah.
But, like, where are they, mate?
Yeah, you wore them in Cardiff.
Yeah, where are they, mate?
I don't know, mate. You tell me.
Me neither. So I will say, on your particular thing that you've just said, so you might have to refer back to it again, about if the film had followed him trying to fix his mistake in the job rather than him fixing his fucking girlfriend getting knobbed up.
Yeah.
Which was because he made a mistake, but it wasn't in the same thing. You get what I mean? So, like, John Wick... Why? What's the thing with that? Because I've never been a huge John Wick
what do
fan.
you mean?
Like, what's the why do you care about John Wick? Is it because his wife's dead, innit?
His wife's dead. I think the dog thing is just a human thing. Nobody likes watching the dog
dog's
dies.
fucking genius milking that.
Yeah, how to, like, get someone invested. That's a great way. Just kill the dog.
Make it puppy as well.
Yeah. Oh, the crap. And from his dead wife. You're laughing.
Genuinely.
So you are invested in that story, and then I think it just becomes he's cool action man. That's more action based though, in it, than this.
Yeah, obviously. Does it not become sort of like you want? Because he wants to stop, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's like the whole point. He's already retired, and he wants to just get his revenge for this shit, then quit.
But then, as soon as he gets the revenge, he dips his paw in the pond, and then the sharks come for him.
Right. So then just becomes a constant.
Yeah. He just can't, everyone's coming
stuff.
after him, and he's just like, fuck, I just want to stop.
Yeah. So then it becomes sort of like you want him to be able to finish, but with this, it does imply that at the end, you know, when he's sat chilling outside with his girlfriend in his mansion.
Yeah, but you said, didn't you, the other day that you just...
I didn't care about that.
This is not a happy ending. I'm not invested in this.
Yeah, they didn't make it... I would have been happy with that ending if the effort was made to make that the satisfying ending, but it wasn't. But on what you said about fixing the job, that would have been so much better.
It would be, mate, because then just think if the Tilda Swinton scene was the nameless person he's trying to kill at the start.
Yeah.
The contrast would have been much more distinct because you would have been like, so you hunted me for days and now you've just run into this restaurant recklessly. You'd been more invested because you don't care about Tilda Swinton's 3-minute screen time. But you've got this guy who's been at the start of the film, who you know he's failed, so you've got the investment just as much as he does.
Yeah.
And then throughout the whole film, the whole point is him kind of falling apart, his whole mantra, whatever, like his rule set.
Yeah, his way of living and whatnot, his whole being is just falling apart.
Yeah, and kind of like he was lying to himself, like the whole I don't give a fuck. They show that through him having a girlfriend, like you clearly do give a fuck then.
Yeah.
And if you want to have revenge, which does work, it does work, but I feel
I never thought about that, but that might be why I don't care about his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because he implies that he implies that his whole life is to assassinate.
But obviously that's just not true, that's the highlight is how, you know, he's just lying to himself and he's a bit of an idiot incel, which works. But I feel like if you do it through him following the stuff from the start of the film, so it's all kind of linear, you're following his journey, trying to correct the kills, and he's getting more reckless as the film goes on. I just feel like...
Yeah, because it can be literally the exact same film.
Yeah,
it's just the undertone of what it's for is different.
Yeah.
The context of it would be different.
Him going to all these locations, trying to track him down, kind of, because his ego's maybe hurt that he's failed, and the boss was angry at him, and he's like, no, I need to correct this, otherwise I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Not only because I think it's fucked, but then you could make it is because, no, I can't accept that my mantra might have been wrong and I've messed up here.
Yeah.
If you do it through that lens and keep the same basic core principles of the film, it works so much better, and it's more interesting because I've not seen anything like that. I've seen this revenge stuff before many, many times.
Yeah, because I think what made the first 15 minutes so, or however long it was, we'll just keep saying 15 minutes for reference. What made that so good was how unique this geezer is. And then when you pull the standard, he wants to get revenge for his girlfriend, that sort of makes him too relatable. You know what I mean? I quite liked having this weird film between us of he's so... Do you know what I mean?
Odd.
Yeah, it's like, like
have you
Agent
seen...
47 from Hitman.
That's what I was thinking. The first 15 minutes is basically just Hitman.
Yeah, but it's that sort of he's such an enigma. He's not a...
I like that I can't relate to him as a human.
Yeah, I would have been invested in the movie so much more if it was just about how odd this guy is. And I'm being very serious with this.
Yeah.
There's a better example in a sec, but on a much smaller scale, and I'm saying this smaller scale because I know you don't like the show, but... Oh, no, I'm not even going to say it.
No, say it. You've built it up now.
We might have to cut this.
Just say it.
So, the... No,
say it. No, say it.
Right, so the Big Bang Theory, how people just really like Sheldon because he's so... No, hear me out. There's a better example, and then Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Where the main principle is how cool
and weird the
Doctor is.
Yeah.
Just relax.
I'm relaxed.
I've nearly threw up saying that. But you get what I mean, where it's sort of that this one character is enough to be a whole film.
Yeah.
I wish we would have stuck to that rather than just...
trying to humanise him.
Yeah, because I didn't care.
I literally mentioned it 2 weeks ago. You've not seen No Country for Old Men, have you?
No, I have.
Oh,
I watched it once, ages ago.
But do you remember the weirdo, the guy?
Yeah.
He's such an iconic character. Everybody knows him.
Yeah.
Because of how weird and just
That's such a better example.
It is. Than Sheldon Cooper.
And Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah.
Where it's sort of that if anything, I think it's better when people make up their own humanising of it.
Yeah, you've got to do your own theorising rather than tell us, he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what carries Heath Ledger's Joker a bit, where it's what's the origin? Was he a war veteran? That sort of thing. I think that would have been, oh, that's annoyed me more now you've pointed that out. I didn't think of it like that.
It would have been, it could have been as iconic as the guy, I can't remember his name from No Country. But everybody knows him, and he sticks with you because he's so weird. And
genuinely, it could have been.
It's actually similar because his whole thing with the coin toss is his weird law.
Yeah.
His rules. Sorry, that's what it was. Yeah. His rules are not as concrete as he thinks it is. Because No Country ends when he asks someone to flip a coin, and she just goes no, and he's like, what? No, flip the coin, live or die. And it's the coin has no bearing if you're going to kill me or not. You decide. And he's just rattled by it. So he can't handle. He likes chance. That does that better than...
Who is that? Is that the Coen brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this film could have been genuinely...
But it still is. I want to stress that it is my favourite film of the year.
It's top 5 for me.
Yeah. It's got everything I love about Fincher. I just feel the story...
Are we talking films actually this year, not podcast films we've done?
All films this year, yeah.
2023 movies? Yeah, it's top 5 then.
Yeah. It's definitely... I think it's number 1 for me, to be fair. No, Talk to Me's up there.
Yeah, but I think as a film, this is better. But then again, that one has better story than this, doesn't it? Talk to Me's got a better... You're more invested in the story of Talk to Me than this.
Yeah.
So filmmaking can't carry completely. It's the lesson we've learned here, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you need both. But this has... the story isn't bad. I want to stress that. I know, because it feels like I've just been slating my favourite director.
Yeah.
And if he's listened to this, obviously he is.
Well, at him.
Please don't hate me.
No, we do legitimately love it.
You're great. You're a great man.
As a revenge film, I'm going to say it's my John Wick.
No, it's a great revenge film.
You know how everyone was gagging over John Wick?
Well, actually it is, but I'm just not invested in the lady.
Me neither, but if we get a second one and he focused more on him, I'd fucking be there. I would be there.
So anyway, let's go more positive. Because I don't want my favourite director to hate me.
Yeah. Should we do that classic thing where we break it down, story, directing, instead of doing it in a timeline?
Yeah.
Because we did that the other week and it worked quite well.
So we've gone story. Directing them. What do you think of the directing? The fight scene was unique with the Hulk.
Yeah, we'll discuss. You know what? Fuck it. We'll discuss that fight scene.
It's giving Boz vibes. It's giving my dad.
It is.
This average disagreement with my father.
Me when I stall. What are you stalling for, Kieran?
What does it remember?
You're blocking the road.
Leave me alone, though.
No, that fight scene was sick. It's the only piece of action in the movie, apart from the car chase, the moped chase.
Yeah. It's like, and it was filmed in such a unique way. The way we watched it in the cinema, we got a screening, so we didn't watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, we watched it like 3 days ago.
I was desperate to see The King. It's my first one I've seen it in the cinema.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's big. That's a big moment.
That's why I was like, I need to do it.
Yeah, it was deserved, mate. It was worth it.
It was. The way the footsteps of the Hulk.
Yeah.
Were done like. Yeah. Was absolutely mental. The only thing is, I know in like fight scenes, people are like in films like, how did he survive that? But at the start of this fight scene where Fassbender takes like 2 massive punches, then he uppercuts him at the wall.
Yeah,
I was thinking, how is he just not knocked the fuck out?
Yeah, it sort of is in this weird world, isn't it? That fight scene, because the way they film it. So Hulk is what we'll call him. Throw Michael Fassbender into a wall, and normally that's all that happens. In this movie, the whole fucking screen shakes.
Yeah,
like when he's picked him up and walking him towards the wall, like you said, the whole fucking screen's like going. Mate, when he slams him on the floor through the table, the whole fucking whoa! I thought cinema were gonna collapse.
It was so dynamic. It was so like it was one of the best fight scenes I've seen in a while. Like in terms of like visually.
That's what I was gonna say before. I think it's my favourite fight scene of the year.
Yeah, I might put it up there. Yeah.
No, not including Old Boy.
I'd put it above Old Boy.
You put it above the corridor one?
Yeah, like genuinely. Why are you looking at me like that, though?
Okay, I might have to reevaluate.
This podcast?
No, because I trust your opinion, so it might be.
No, I don't know. It was just so visually unique, and I'd not seen one that was that good.
What's weird as well,
you felt the power of that guy.
Yeah.
And as someone who can recognise that power, myself. No, I fully...
appreciated it.
I fully felt seen.
Okay,
no, I felt like it.
You felt like David Fincher embodied you on the screen.
It conveyed the kind of the power difference between the two.
Yes, very well.
And like obviously, Fassbender's skilled, but I don't feel like he's
skilled enough.
He's good at killer, but his like combat wasn't the best, and it was kind of lucky for him to get out of that.
That sort of adds to the general sort of decline in his confidence in his way of thinking, because he does this and he's like, I can't actually do this as well as I thought I might be able to.
Because he's not used to. He's like the vulture. Not a vulture. That's a bad. He's just like he's a sniper.
Yeah,
he's like the stealth. He gets the shot. He runs.
He talks about I will put a pill in someone's drink and they'll die 3 days later. Stuff like that.
He's a great killer, but to go from that to being in a room, being thrown about in a physical brawl, is a completely different game.
Yeah, that's why you need the likes of Jason Statham.
That's why you need Keanu Reeves.
Mate, he's got a gun though.
Not all the time, mate. He got the nunchucks out, didn't he? In the last one.
He got the fucking.
He got the nunchucks out.
Unironically, that was a fire film.
No, it was a great film.
Yeah, I like that scene.
That was effective. I want to stress this enough. Everything was effective because that got the point across very distinctly.
Yep.
He's struggling. He's not what he thought he was.
Yep.
Look how far he's fallen from waiting days to snipe to then.
Yeah, and then
being in a brawl with this random.
He even fucks
Hulk.
up with the dog. Doesn't he?
Yeah, he didn't give him enough.
Yeah, he didn't give him enough. Like he's getting sloppy.
Yeah.
That's so good, but I didn't. I didn't think they focused on that aspect enough of it, or maybe I'm just a dumb moviegoer and didn't. I
agree. It's a very subtle film.
Extremely.
You have to pick up on the themes when you're thinking about it. Because obviously this stuff wasn't as obvious, but when you think about it, then you kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Because like how meticulous he was about how much to put in this person's drink to kind of slowly poison them. But then there's the line when he's throwing the treats to the dog. He's just like, should be enough. He just guesses. He's like, it probably is enough.
Yeah.
Because he's just in a rush and he's not thinking calmly. He's not, quote unquote,
why is he
giving
not thinking
a fuck.
Calmly? Is it because he gives a fuck?
It's because
he's annoyed that his girlfriend's been beaten up.
He's annoyed that that's happened and he's messed up.
Or is it just to cover his tracks?
I think he's just unravelling. Like his whole persona's just unravelling.
Yeah, why is he going on this killing spree then?
For revenge.
Is it revenge though?
I think it's partly revenge in his own ego.
Yeah, like, I've fucked up here, I can't have, like, more backlash.
Yeah.
Let's just get rid. Because he kills his legitimate boss.
Yeah, because he just can't take it. It's like, well, I think that is pure revenge, because
They set him up, didn't they? And
Yeah.
he sort of went, well, we can get his girlfriend beaten up for you if you want, to the guy who
Yeah,
employed-
to like, like, we're sorry you messed up, we'll do that.
I just can't stop thinking about it. I would have been so much more invested if it was about the job more.
Yeah,
Than his personal
I
life.
felt that the whole time. I was just like, oh, is this what we're going through? I was just like, this isn't...
It really does lose its unique factor. And
Yeah, it could have been so different.
like, when you're watching it, it feels unique because of the way it's filmed and whatnot. And even then, when it's like, it's not written like your standard. It's better,
Yeah.
but it's not that first sequence up until he's on the plane. Genuinely,
It's the best thing I've seen in like a long time.
it's some of the greatest cinema I've seen in a while.
Yeah, mate, it was absolutely mental. I've never been... He deserves an award for that.
Can we do that?
I will.
What's better?
We'll give him the Definitely Serious Award of the year.
We are doing an award ceremony.
Yeah, and I'll
at the
give
end
him
of the
that. He's got it. He's got it. It's one of the best things. It
Are we
is
gonna
the best thing he's ever done.
We're going to do a League Un and
that's
just invent an
hard.
award.
Sorry?
We're going to do a League Un and just invent an award,
Yeah.
mate. Did you know they had a best crossbar miss the year Messi was in it and then never afterwards? So we're going to have, for this year and this year only, the best 20-minute opening sequence.
No, we'll do it so it fits the exact time frame. So it'll be like
Seconds.
16 minutes and 18-second sequence of the year.
Yeah, as soon as that
And it's David Fincher's The Killer.
Yep. Nah, for real.
One thing I did notice in terms of like filmmaking and stuff is
transitions were nuts.
the transitions were nuts, and the way like how many different locations were done.
Yeah.
Like, we went from like Florida to like a home in thingy to like different countries.
Yeah, we went. It was
I've never
Paris, Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
I can't even fucking remember, mate.
Florida with a Hulk.
Florida.
I can't remember where that Tilda Swinton was living, but it was like a wintry type place.
Yeah, and then
suburbs.
yeah, very.
Everything was so distinct.
I quite like that aspect.
Usually,
of it as
I can find it jarring. I think in terms of all the films I've ever seen, this is like the best it's ever done in terms of handling different locations very quickly.
Yeah, because do you know what film I felt sucked?
New
ass
Orleans.
With that?
New Orleans as well.
Do you know what film I thought they sucked ass with that?
Mm-hmm.
The Mission Impossible this year. Do you know, because
Yes,
they're in so many different places.
I agree.
I hated it. But
This
with
was
this,
so good.
every place they went to felt like in that film. For me, it was that scene on the bridge. You know, where that woman's been kidnapped and then that guy kills her or something.
Where?
In Mission Impossible.
Oh, I thought you meant in this.
No, Mission Impossible.
Yes, yeah.
Because of how much we jumped around and whatnot, I didn't.
You weren't invested in where they were.
Yeah, and then I should have been because it was actually a rather significant point in the film.
Yeah.
But I thought, we're just here for 3 minutes, we'll
Yeah.
leave in a sec. Whereas in this movie, every place they went to, they gave enough time to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it was because mainly, even though it was in loads of different places, it kind of wasn't because it was just one place for each place, wasn't it? Really, like when it's in Dominican Republic. It was just his house and like the driveway. Then he went to New Orleans, just the restaurant. Florida, just that guy's house and the shop. Very good, isn't it?
Like everything. I noticed like in terms of he's usually amazing with like color gradients.
Yes.
Like, all his films have very different vibes.
How do you know? Colourblind little piece of shit.
That's actually one of the funniest things you've ever done.
How do you know?
So I thought it was a really brave choice when the screen just went completely white for like half of this film, and I just couldn't see what was going on. I loved the design choice he did there.
Really? When?
In this film, like you saw it when it just went like white the whole time, and
Did
then it went blue the whole time. Like it was just a blue screen.
Did it?
Yeah.
Are you doing a joke?
Yeah, I'm doing a colourblind joke.
Because
obviously that didn't happen, mate.
Sorry.
You
I got
silly
really
goose.
scared then.
You silly goose.
No, because I was like, do I just have mini blackouts? How have I missed this?
Well, it's when you fell asleep, I think, mate.
Oh.
You said, fuck this film
Did
when you went to sleep. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All
right, Bill Cosby.
Location, but the colours weren't drastically different, but you could tell the tints were a bit different. The way it kind of filmed was a bit different. I don't know how to describe it. It was just very distinct, but not...
Yeah,
it was just done in such a way that I didn't find it jarring.
Yeah, every place looked different.
But not like where they do it in Breaking Bad, where it's either normal or yellow, completely yellow. It was slightly different.
Was it that, or was it like set design? But
Both.
Yeah, because like Tilda, like
you saw very different locations.
Yeah, like it starts Paris.
Yeah.
Classic, but it's like the Paris one's quite weird because the majority of it's split between him looking over across at this lovely hotel, with a balcony and it's beautiful and whatnot, and then he's in this shit room that doesn't have a ceiling.
Yeah.
type stuff. But then Dominican, lovely, luscious, you love to see it.
Yeah.
And then, is it Florida next?
Yeah.
Where it's just that guy's house, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't know, I really enjoyed that whole sequence.
Yeah, the whole this I want to stress again. Everything
really
in this film
good.
is great.
But I think aside from obviously the opening bit up until the plane, I think that Florida man bit was my favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Tilda's bit was in the cold and stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was nice.
I liked how that looked a lot.
And then inside, in the restaurant, it was quite luxurious and whatnot.
Yeah, we go into a restaurant, we go into this lady's suburban house early in the film, when he snaps the neck. We go to this random...
Oh, fucking hell, I forgot about that.
The random crib in Florida, the office buildings. There's
the taxi
so many...
driver.
Oh, him, yes, as well. There's so many different types of things.
Okay, there's actually so many locations, yeah.
And the way we follow him meticulously doing this, and then it gets less meticulous, obviously.
The way we follow
it's amazing.
him
it's generally one of the best he's ever done.
It's
I
a
love
really
this guy.
good film.
It is. I want to stress that enough.
Is it one of them where if we stop viewing it how we are, where it's like it's just short of this? It's actually
I can't because I feel like it is a valid critique.
We have this too many much with films though. We did it with fucking Oppenheimer, where it's like not what we wanted.
I feel like that was more personal. I feel like this is just more what it actually probably should have been.
Yeah.
Because Oppenheimer's different. Cause it was like it could have been what we wanted, but what we got was still works. And we've not seen anything really like that.
Yeah.
I've seen The Revenge a lot recently.
I get what you mean.
That's all it is for me.
Yeah, even though it's not what we wanted in Oppenheimer, it's still somewhat different, whereas this is just standard, fucked up, I got to fix it type beat. But not in a cool way whatsoever, really.
No. But then again, a lot of the films, like the stuff we've just been talking about, is just, I feel like it's the best I've ever seen it done. Or for me, everything he does is just my style. It just scratches an itch that you just won't scratch. Like, why won't you scratch my back anymore, Joseph? Like we used to be friends.
That's so funny. Now scratch it, it's fine.
Thank you.
It was good.
Like, he's amazing. He is the best filmmaker of all time. I want to make that clear because I know I slated him.
Yeah.
And I'm clearly apologising.
No, wait till we do the Gone Girl episode, mate. Fucking hell. We won't be able to
I don't think I've got a bad thing to say about that film, mate.
So, quickly, we'll just go through the cast.
Go through it. I mean, it is just Michael Carey, isn't it?
Yeah, he's quite...
I want to say as well, I thought the accent was going to annoy me because it did at the start. I
didn't even notice
this feels unnatural.
But I loved it.
I forgot about it instantly.
I just love it. So Michael Fassbender.
Yep.
Good.
Amazing. Like a genuinely amazing performance. Everything worked.
What's cool as well is he's just called the killer. We never actually know his real name.
I like that.
Which then adds into the thing I was talking about where I like this film between us where he's not a real person.
We're not allowed in. Let me in.
But then also we know he cares about his girlfriend, so the fucking throw that out the window.
Yeah, it's the two things are at odds for me in my head.
Which might be the point of the film.
Could be.
And I think it is. Like, two different, but fuck off.
All right.
Sophia Charlotte, mate, as his girlfriend.
Yeah, the two lines were absolutely amazing, mate.
No, the word, to be fair, I really liked the bit. Oh, fuck, this is going to sound so funny. But the bit where she's in hospital, which is basically the only bit she's in the film. So it sounds like I'm doing it. Oh, I really like but I actually did.
No, it was good.
Like, I thought she served her purpose well. But Michael Fassbender didn't for me in that scene.
Yeah.
Tilda Swinton. I thought that scene was great.
I think they're a great actress. I don't know. I feel like they could have chosen someone else for that. I don't know why. I just felt it was a bit... I felt like that she was there because it was Tilda Swinton. It's
going to sound weird, but ever since I've seen her bald as a fucking magic wizard woman, I don't view her the same.
Have you in Snowpiercer? She's absolutely amazing.
Is that actually a Willy Wonka prequel?
No, but it is one of the best films of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I've already had it spoiled for me a bit as well.
That doesn't matter. To be
fair. Fair enough. Monique Garderton? Nah, this is so dead. I literally kid you not. Her character's called Dark-Haired Woman.
To be fair, that's not necessary. Like,
yeah, the actor guy. I'm going to be honest with you. I like the actor guy at the end. You know, the millionaire.
Yeah.
I liked him. I thought he was good because I sort of had the same realization that this guy had. Because the film obviously was pointing us towards we're revenging. This is the big one. But when we got that, I was actually like, oh. I understand. It's just a misunderstanding.
Well, not to be fair, I think
I was like, oh, he's not actually.
But I feel like he was the worst because he was just so casual about it. Like, but then when you think about it, he did just order someone to get killed. And Michael, the killer. Magneto says,
shout out Big Mike.
You know what I mean? Like, I've already seen Michael Fassbender on a revenge movie. It's called X-Men First Class.
And you know what? I'm a lot more invested in that because it's Nazis.
Yeah, true.
Isn't it Kevin Bacon?
It is.
Is Kevin Bacon a Nazi?
He was a Nazi, but he wasn't. He was just doing that for the power.
I don't know how I feel about that statement.
It basically just Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, no, I was about to say that. It's basically his hands.
Yeah. Zimmer. What?
Hans Zimmer, the famous Jew hunter.
What were we saying?
Was you just going for the guy?
No, I was on something. I was cooking. What was I saying? The killer says, funny how a man shows up in your house with a gun and you're not even sure what for, which implies he's done loads of other things, but he's just so casual and detached from it.
Yeah, maybe.
I think he was the biggest piece of crap from the movie because of how he's clearly just so casual with it. Like the others, this is a business. He's just like, whatever, man.
Yeah, wow, is that a message I missed out on?
I think that's what I got, to be fair, but
because the way they build it up with, the gradual steps of the brute being a fucking absolute weapon, and then Tilda Swinton being this weird sort of like, is she nice? No, she was going to kill me next to a river vibe. Then when you go to this geezer and he's just a normal guy, and he's I think we're all expecting some sort of like big bad. Yeah. And I think the fact that it wasn't may have been a message that I missed out on.
Yeah, potentially.
Again, the levels of subtlety here are outrageous. We've got Charles Parnell as Hodges, his boss, the guy in the office. I thought she was good. He was good.
Yes, I like him as an actor.
I've remembered more of that scene. The dark-haired woman was actually good. The reception, it was his receptionist, wasn't it? She was actually good. I liked her. Convinced me she was getting tied up to a bath. The brew, good, cool. I liked him. No way.
What?
No fucking way. No fucking way. He's Sauron.
What?
He's Sauron.
Who's Sauron?
The Hulk guy.
No, he isn't. Show me him. What do you mean he's Sauron?
He portrays the villain Sauron in the Lord of the Rings trilogy by Peter Jackson.
What?
I'm guessing it's the bit when he's in his armour, in his physical form.
I thought that was just pure CGI, man.
That guy there.
What do you mean he's Sauron? That's actually the best thing I've ever seen.
That guy there.
Oh, I wish I knew that before, because I would have made the jokes earlier. But instead of the Hulk, I would have just said the Sauron.
Yeah. No, it actually is.
Well done, Sauron.
That's actually sick as fuck.
Good for him.
No way! That's actually got me gassed.
No way is Sauron gone from that to then just fighting a guy in Florida in the crib.
Bro's gone from having the one ring to slamming Michael Fassbender from a coffee table. That's it for the cast, because the cast is non-existent. Yeah. Which again, it's a positive, and I like it.
It follows the killer. By the way, I just want to point out how cool the movie poster is.
In a boxing ring.
That's funny, mate.
Cheers.
We all know you'd get
the posters for this movie. Sorry, what have you just said?
Doesn't matter, mate.
You don't know the speed that I possess. They call me the White Mayweather.
The poster for this film is great. Just want to say that.
The ones I've seen, our thumbnail on YouTube's going to bang.
Hopefully. Anyway, I feel like we've missed out the most important thing from a joke perspective as well.
Oh, no.
We've not mentioned the Smiths.
Oh, I was going to bring it up at some point.
This man's addiction to the Smiths is crazy.
Yeah, how do we think about that? I think that's...
I mean, I feel like that just points to how weird of a person this is straight away. Like, obviously you're a psychopath. You listen to the Smiths religiously.
I think it's a bit cliche.
It is. But
a bit. I feel like, dare I say, cringe.
It was just a way. How else can you key us in that this guy's an asshole? Just tell us he listens to David Morrissey. Like, that was a subtle reference as well.
No, you know what? Let me just fact check something.
They're both pieces of shit.
Let me just do my thing so I can give my official statement.
On David Morrissey?
Yeah, I back it. Fuck Dave Morrissey.
He's a weird guy.
Henry Rollins doesn't like him, and I back Henry Rollins.
We support.
We support Henry Rollins.
So, the Smiths thing was funny, I feel like.
I didn't like it.
I didn't love it, but I wasn't bothered by it.
I'm not a fan of the Smiths, but that didn't affect my opinion.
Who is?
I'm going to be 100% honest.
Psychopaths.
I didn't even know it was the Smiths.
Good. I'm glad, mate. I'm glad you got away with that.
Mate, I only listen to good music. What can I say?
Okay, that's not true.
Do you not like the transphobic song by Skepta Jamie? Transformers, Man in Disguise.
I don't like that song, mate.
Honestly, me neither, but the beat goes hard. What was I saying? Sorry, I've been distracted by transphobia. I think it's a bit... I read a thing on the film, a little review, whatnot, And they compared it to, you know, when like someone uses sitcom characters as like names, as like an alias. It's that sort of like...
Oh, the review I sent, mate.
The one I sent you?
I sent it to you.
No way, you actually...
Oh, they both said that, to be fair.
Oh.
So, fair play.
Oh, no, actually, you did send me a review. It might have been yours, actually.
Yeah, it is mine.
Yeah.
Fraud.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I made
it's okay.
mistake.
No, say no more.
I did a Michael Fassbender, and I missed the shot.
You just didn't give a fuck until you did.
Yeah, and now the rest of the podcast is going to be about something slightly unrelated, so you're not going to be that interested in it.
Relatively, yeah. So we're just going to go.
Yeah, we're going to talk about John Wayne Gacy because he is a killer.
Okay.
I
did just head for the microphone. So I was laughing at your funny joke.
Bros, give it the Zidane treatment.
I'll give you the Suarez treatment in a minute, mate.
No.
It was very on the nose, but I liked it.
Yeah, it does what it does.
It's very Fincher humour. Because obviously I know this guy.
Funny? That's another thing.
It is. I think it is, yeah.
I found none of this film funny.
Not like.
No, but like
you get that's a bit of a gag. And I feel like that's what it was.
I didn't.
I just recognise the Fincher style, you know what I mean? Like, I just know that well.
I'm going to bring up a thing here.
It was so obvious to me from a filmmaking standpoint.
I'm going to bring up a thing here.
Yeah.
If you have to be told something, is it good? You know what I mean? If it's that hard to tell, is it good? It's just a question. I have no say on it.
It depends, because everyone gets different things, so it's hard to judge it on that. Because some people would have got that.
And some people won't.
And then some people wouldn't have got the things that we were saying maybe about Saw.
Yeah, some people might not find that one bit in Shin Godzilla funny.
Yeah, because it's not. But okay.
No, it is. Bro says the thing will not walk on land. It gets told it will walk on land, and he's like, what?
Yeah,
so
okay,
good
point.
But you know what I mean? Some people, is that a good example? Because some people, that's not...
Oh, just people get different messages, and some people have to be told things.
I got fucking...
Like we've all watched Found Fix on YouTube, Ending Explained. Do you know what I mean? We've all done it.
Yeah, fair point.
Does that mean the films are bad? No.
Good point, actually.
Thank you.
No, yeah, fair point.
I did love this film. I did really enjoy it. But I just know it could have been more. But it's weird. I know it's because it's him and I'm biased and I love his style and it just matches my tastes exactly. This is just my favourite so far. I'm just happy. It's weird that I didn't process it, obviously, because we saw it at like 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, did we, Kieran?
Yeah, we did, mate.
Oh, did we? Wow.
So I wasn't in the processing mode. Like, it feels like a fever dream.
Sorry, is that why I've just yawned?
Funny.
Because like my whole sleep schedule's
I yawned because I'm bored of you talking. Just like the listeners are bored of us. What?
No, they're loving this.
No, they're loving this.
Yeah, David, mate, relax. We fucking liked it.
David, I love you.
David,
like, he's probably getting a bit annoyed with how much I'm praising him. He's just like, be real.
Yeah,
okay.
Get your nose out.
I don't use that app anymore, David. Get over it. His time's done.
Definitely does, though.
I don't, actually, to be fair. I've not used it in like 4 months. So, leave me alone.
Just part of the hype train and then...
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, Pokemon Go, boy.
I literally picked it up like after 5 years of it being out, you muppet.
No, you didn't. I know you did it at the start, though.
No, I specifically... I didn't have a phone that had data because I'm poor like that, mate. So, if you wanted to bring that up...
Yeah, I do, if you want. I'll shame you.
No, but genuinely, I was late to Pokemon Go, bruv.
Okay, mate. Bruv?
Yeah, bruv. How about that?
Okay.
Rude boy.
Okay. It's time to stop. You've been listening to too much Robots in Disguise.
The grime's going on too much, mate. The grime.
Where was I going?
Where's David Fincher going with this fucking movie, mate?
No, you haven't done that.
No, because a guy... I think it's the cinematographer, I've forgotten his name. But he spoke about how he had to ask a bit, like, what is the
vibe?
What are we doing here?
Don't worry about it, just feel. He didn't say that, but that's obviously a thing that people said. Just feel.
Don't feel.
Just feel. Don't think, just feel.
Just do.
What was I saying? It was a good point.
I don't know, but I can't stop thinking about that's Donald Trump's mantra. Don't stop, just feel.
That's funny. Not for them, though.
For his secretaries.
Not for them. No. Not for them. Rest in peace.
I don't think they died.
He would have if he could have. He would have killed him if he could, and that's the point. He's a killer.
I mean, based on the sheer mass...
See what I did there? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fucking fat whale.
Sauron.
No, that's the...
I know.
That's
I know.
The New Zealand guy.
Anyway, I've just remembered, definitely not just gone back through the footage and checked.
No, we'd never do that.
We'd never do that. We keep it live and authentic.
Yep.
Now, I'm just really grateful that I've actually just... another David Fincher's film's come out, and I just know it's going to be like 3-4 years till I get another one. And I'm sad. I wish he'd make a
When
film.
was the last one? Mank?
Mank, I think that was just before lockdown, maybe during. Which I enjoyed though, but I might go watch it again, actually. I do enjoy it.
Well, we'll wait for an episode, mate. We'll do an episode.
Yeah. I mean, I'll watch it. I'll watch his films as many times as I master. I have no problem with that.
2020, so like COVID, yeah.
Yeah. So like 3 years.
Yeah.
And I know it's gonna be 2026 by say it, and I hate that.
Oh, that is crazy.
And I'm just very grateful that not only have I just done one on the podcast, I've seen it in the cinema.
Yeah.
I'm just happy. I'm happy that he's going, and I'm annoyed it's not going to get more hype because his films never get the hype they deserve, and it annoys me. He is the best director of all time.
Wow. And on that note.
And on that bombshell.
Yeah, I don't think I can say anything more than that. So for the Definitely Serious fam that are still here.
Yeah.
Doctor Whovember.
Now it's starting.
It's starting. What day are we looking at? Tuesday, I believe.
It will be Tuesday.
Tuesday, Series 1.
Series
the
1.
Eccleston cake.
So we're going to stop the film stuff for a while, guys, because we're going into the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who, which is a big part of our lives.
Yeah, I think we've got a Napoleon coming out midway through the month.
We'll give you a little break, but the focus, kind of like for Halloween, is just going to be purely, we want to get into Doctor Who, we want to talk about one of our favourite things.
Yeah, your scheduled programming has been overrun by the Whovians.
Yeah. And we will be funny, though. We will be funny. We'll still be our charming selves.
Mate,
so tune in.
Get me started on the plastic Mickey.
Pizza, babe, sugar, darling, babe,
pizza
honey,
time.
baby, honey, sugar, darling. Yes.
Pizza!
So we're going to go into Series 1. We're going to have lots to say. I hope to see you guys there.
Yeah, see you there.
It's weird that we're doing two of my favourite things, mate. I'm going to be passionate.
Mate, what's mental is just after this Who month, we've got Godzilla -1 to do.
Mate, we're actually eating.
The sandwich here is fantastic.
We're eating.
We're eating the sandwich.
See what I did there?
That's actually unreal because we did that by accident. Right, I've been Joe.
I've been Kieran.
And this has been Definitely Serious.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.